the craziest character I ever voiced would have to be one of the most recent ones. And it was one that you actually had me sign a little bit ago. His name is Prince Baka.
Oh.
That should be a giveaway right there. For those of you who don't speak Japanese, Baka means stupid. Prince Stupid, that's me. It was a show called Level E. Oh my gosh, dude, it is like crack cocaine. It is the craziest, I mean, this character is so weird. He's so crazy. And I had so much fun playing this character. The director basically told me, the director gave me he said to me the favorite thing that every voice actor wants to hear. You know what he said? Do whatever you want. Go crazy, do whatever you want. Use whatever voice you want. Change your voice in the middle of the line. Do anything you want. You want to imitate Yoda? Imitate Yoda. You want to talk like Captain Cook? Do it. You want to do the Emperor? You want to do Krusty the Clown? You want to talk like a girl? You want to do a funny accent? Anything you can think of, you can do. And I was like, this is the best day ever. And I had so much fun. And I strongly encourage you to check out Level E. It was awesome. Question? Yes. I like your bear. Wow. Is he really that different in the two?
No way. The height? He's different from the height?
Well, yeah, he's taller. In that case, yes, I like it better. No, you know what? For me, when we started Brotherhood, I kind of approached Brotherhood like, great, Ed gets to meet new people. Awesome, Ed gets to go to new places, have new adventures. To me, it was a continuation of the same character. You know what I mean? But obviously, Brotherhood was darker and more intense, more complex. But for me, it was still the same little pipsqueak. And I just really enjoyed getting to play Ed in the new adventures that he was having, in the new cities that he would go to, and the new characters that he would meet. That was my favorite part of it. Question? Yes.
What was your favorite thing you worked on?
What was the favorite thing I worked on?
Yeah.
You know, probably I would have to say Full Metal. I mean, how could that not be your favorite, right? I mean, it's like the greatest show ever. I was so very grateful and blessed to be a part of Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, voice actors could go their entire career and never get to play a character like Edward Elric. I mean, he was a great character. So, for the longest time, I didn't want to answer that question when people would ask me, because I didn't want to disappoint anybody, you know? Like, this girl, if she asks me who's your favorite character, she may hope that I say Deathsight. This guy over here, if he asks me what my favorite character is, he might secretly hope that I say Broly in Dragon Ball Z. So I was always kind of apprehensive about saying any one character because I didn't want to disappoint the people who asked the question, you know? But then when we finished Brotherhood, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this show so much, and I love Ed so much. So now I have to I gotta fess up. I gotta be honest and say Ed was my favorite character. However, Tamaki was a very close second. I love Tamaki with such passion. Yes. Question? Yes.
How do you feel about your character companion stopping? No saying
He was a weirdo. You know, he was a weirdo. He could almost rival Prince Baka. In Panty and Stocking, oh God. Any sentence that starts with that, you know, is going to be bad. In Panty and Stocking, oh God. I played this character. What was his name? I can't remember. he had this kind of a cult. He had a cult where, and like a following, like a cult following of people. And they picked their noses. And it was kind of like a sexual, like, right? What? Yeah, like he, like literally, like instead of making out with a girl, like they'd have their fingers up each other's noses.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
And going, stupidest thing ever. What is that all even about? I don't even know. The funny thing was, Colleen Clinkenbeard, who directed the show, she called me, she said, I have this character I want you to play, but I don't think you'll do it. She knows me. She knows I'm a good little Christian boy. And I do my best to, to be a good boy. I try. But she's like, I don't think you'll do it, but I think it's really funny. And it's comedy. I mean, it's comedy. Clearly, it's not you. It's comedy. And so she sent it to me, and I watched it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so stupid. I'll do it. So I did it, and it was really funny and really weird. It was freaky. But, that brings me to a point that I'd like to make. Voice actors are not the characters they play, any more than film on-camera actors are the characters they play. So, I don't necessarily have to agree with the life choices of a character to play the character. That's why it's called acting. So, every once in a while, I'll get an email from somebody like, you're supposed to be a really good Christian, and how could you play a character that swears? Well, the character swears. I don't swear. See what I'm saying? It's not me swearing. Let's say hello to somebody else. Hey, Steve. How are you, brother? I'm doing good. I'm actually in the middle of a Q&A session. Say hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve!
Well, yeah, let me give you a call back in just a little bit. All right, thanks, man. So, it's not, I don't swear. If you were to walk around with me and hang out with me in my everyday life, I don't talk like that. The character that I play, for instance, may say something like that. That doesn't mean that I'm not what I claim. It doesn't mean that I'm a big fake or a liar or whatever. It just means that the characters that I play are not necessarily the same as me. If I only played characters that were just like me, I would have a very short career, right? I would play one character, that would be it. Question? Yes?
When you get approached to do a voice for a character, do they give you the whole background of the series so you know where you're going?
That's a great question. Whenever I audition for any character, and it's very rare, I must tell you, it's very rare for somebody just to approach me and go, I want you to play this role. That used to happen years ago. But nowadays, you have to audition for everything. So when I audition for something, they give us one sheet of paper, and it has a picture of the character, and then it has a paragraph with a brief description of the character. It tells you who he is, what his role, what his personality is like, and then it will give us 4 or 5 lines from the show that the character would say. So we'll go into an audition, we'll look at the picture, you draw a lot from what a person looks like, of course, and then we'll read the description. Oh, he's a bad guy.